What's up everybody, DELUXEmenu here, and I'm here to tell you about my normal build. This is what I run for like everything. I don't need to change skill points around, but I can use multiple class mods. Alright, but there are three main ones that I use for this. Okay, so first things first, let's go over the class mod, I guess, and stuff. So what I mainly use is the Bloodletter here, and it's gonna be a Phalanx Doctrine and Desperate Measures. I got splash damage, which is what you want. It'll boost your damage from any splash weapon. It'll boost short fuse, and it'll boost Iron Bear explosives. Alright, and I got one with SMG and pistol, which is great. You know, I don't need it being focused on one weapon solely. It's nice to have two different weapons, you know, and pistols and SMGs are pretty good. It feels like maybe something like pistols and assault rifles, that'd probably be a little better in my opinion, because there are some better assault rifles than there are SMGs. I feel like the Flipper might be the only good SMG right now. Maybe the Redistributor, but I don't know. I feel like it kind of lacks. Anyway, as you see, there's no points in Thin Red Line, and I do not use a Deathless. You can use one. I do not use one. I want to max out my damage. You know, I feel like survivability for Moze is pretty good right now, especially since you're going to be in Bear a lot more than usual, because Bear is useful. Anyway, so what we're... Hold on, one sec. Alright, anyway, so what we're going to be doing here is we're going to only put 2 points in Thin Red Line, and I'm going to have Front Loader do the rest of the work. Alright, of course, cloning matting tracker, I got the level 61 on my own, which surprised me. Like, I got it myself with the right anointment and everything out of a machine. Awesome. I use the Pearl of Ineffable Knowledge to boost Moze's own damage. Now, you can easily use a Deathless with, like, good rolls in the AoE, mag size, and something else. And the AoE will also help Bear. But I just use the Pearl because it's like, whatever. But I do have good Deathlesses, like this one here. It's going to be good for the grenade damage too, and grenades are not too bad in damage. Like, it actually makes you do a lot. If I have I probably do a good relic for like a Blastmaster, but at the same time I don't like Blastmaster at all right now. Anyway, let's get into the points. You seen the Bloodletter? Oh, the guns. So I'm using the Beacon with the Splash Anointment, the Gunkept Herald, Light Show, Flipper. These are all actually top tier weapons, best weapons in the game. They all work with it. I think the Gargoyle works really well. I just don't have one that I kind of like the Anointment for. But when I do use this one, man, it puts in work. It puts in a lot of work. Anyway, points. Let's start in the green tree. I put 5 and 5 Cloud of Lead because, like, obviously, right? I put 1 point in Daka Bear, but you could also put that 1 point in Scrappy, or heck, maybe even Match Set, you know, whatever. Um, but here it's for redistribution. This one's Soak the Embers. 5 out of 5 Scorching RPMs for Bear damage and your damage, and then, of course, Grab Specialist Bear. And that's where we stop, alright? We don't care about never reloading, but we want this and this to kind of help us anyway. You know, oh yeah, and actually there's another big reason to get Daka Bear, and that's because this build will also work with the what's it called, with the Rocketeer. This build works with Rocketeer, and I actually got a pretty solid Rocketeer here with action skill damage, heavy and torque. But anyway, yeah, and then if you rock Rocketeer, you could legit get in Daka Bear and use the pistol with a good Jacob's pistol, specifically Trick Unforgiven, with the radiation ointment, and the Daka Bear will do the radiation damage and get the crit bonus from the Trick Unforgiven. Anyway, not blue, red. Oh my god. We have 5 out of 5 armored infantry. We have 1 security bear. We got 2 in the theater in line. We got 1 in Lighted Up Ingenuity, 5 in Drowning Brass, 1 in Expendable Munitions, and 1 in Desperate Measures. Now this, we only have 1 point in here because we gotta max out the blue tree, right? But this is honestly fine. The reason why I like Bloodletter the most is because Desert Measures affects Bear, right? With this, you have literally, with this build, you'll have every skill, right, that affects Bear's damage. So you're literally maxing out Bear damage, right? So, yeah. So blue here, you can mess around with some of the points here. It's all up to you. I have different variations that I'm testing out. I like this one a lot. Deadlines, you can either max it out. You don't need Fire in the Skagden. I just do that to get the extra little fire damage because Stoke the Embers. It's kind of like, why not? But sometimes I max that out. Grizzled, you want between 3 to 4 points in that. You know, if you get 3 points in that, you could probably put some points in explosive punctuation. Fire max out this entire tier. It's the best tier. You need it. Auto bear. Now I put 1 point in here because it's kind of like, grenade damage is good. Why not? Just put 1 though, because otherwise I'd be sacrificing a little bit. And Vampire, I only have 3. I think 3 points is literally fine for Vampire, right? Especially now of all times. I think Vampire is great. You need it, right? But you don't need to max it out. I rarely feel like you actually need to max it out. I don't have any points in any of these, and then I have 1 point in Sharp Fuse, and that's all my skill points. Now for arms, you can use literally anything, but you always want one of your arms to be explosive, right? So obviously the blue tree have any explosives. Even the grenade launchers are good, but Vanquish rocket pods are still better, even if it's the nuke, you know. Bear fists actually suck still, so don't ever use those. I like railguns the most. I think they're the best ones. Capacitive armature is like the best multi-target, and it's great single target. The chain does so much dumb damage, it's ridiculous. Here we have corrosive sabot rounds. That's going to be our explosive damage, and it still does a lot of damage, and it uses less fuel. Only minus 15% damage. That's really not much. It doesn't even feel like that, and it hits twice. So yeah. You can use miniguns, you know, make one of them explosive, and then you can make one of them cryo. You can make it this one. It does not matter. These are useless. Don't ever touch them. They're absolutely useless. Anyway, let's go in here. Let's start off with this. So, oh yeah, by the way, this beacon, I got God rolled. I don't know how I got it to roll perfectly with the splash anointment, and the elements are okay. You know, they're not the best, but they're not the worst. Yeah, this is the highest damage beacon I've actually seen anyone have. Anyway.
You can't handle that, my worst.
Oh. Let me turn this down just a little bit, folks. Just a little bit. Die! Oh. That's okay. I'll get right back up. And Bear is back. Let's stay in Bear this time. Yep. Okay, I killed that many enemies. Killed that many enemies. I sucked. I suck. There we go. So many, man. The shock one is just, it's just really OP. Like, no shit. Let's see if we can get a headshot. Wow. That was nice. Oh yeah, for some reason, by the way, if you shoot the little like extra things from mayhem modifiers, it instantly explodes when you shoot it with sabot rounds. There's no second shot. Wow, that guy's almost dead. All of them are dead. Alright, we used a good bit of fuel, right? So let's see how long it takes to get auto bear back. Wow, bear's about to come back, and we kind of barely did anything. Oh yeah, keep in mind the splash anointment does boost your shield. So yeah, it's pretty crazy how much shield I get. if I'm just doing one target, I like to do the corrosive sabot rounds just because it uses way less fuel. Alright. Oof. Man, the beacon is ridiculous. I get 10 million for short fuse, you get like 10 million damage. So I'm sure y'all get the gist of how it is mobbing, so the question is, how is it bossing? And also, how can it be used for different mods? Well, okay, let's go ahead and switch to a minesweeper. Let's switch our arms to the fire ones. And then let's go ahead and test it on the final boss. This will be a good test. We're going to test on the final boss so you can see that this thing does a lot of damage. I had a time already that I put on my Twitter that I literally one-shot the final boss. It was so awesome. The grenade did so much. And this was without the grenade critting because I had no points in a holy pull a holy pin. I play on console, so loading screen, guys. Sorry. Apologize. Sorry about that. Yeah, I really do love how versatile this build is, and I can use 3 different columns at once. You know, maybe I could use Blastmaster, honestly, if I really wanted to, but I don't feel a need for it. So let's go ahead and get there as quick as possible. It's not a long run. It's almost like it's you're going Grave Ward, except you're obviously not instantly there. Boom. Run through. Hop up here. Go in here. Go around. Let's go ahead and switch to like the Deathless I have. The grenade and AoE. And oh no, I totally forgot I killed him. Sorry. Totally forgot I killed him. But let's go ahead and just go to Grave Ward. As y'all know, I don't edit my videos much. It's raw footage, and I don't know, sometimes that makes it fun, you know. But feel free to, you know, skip around on my videos at times. But anyway, yeah, let's go to Grave Ward. I definitely didn't kill him, right? Shouldn't have. Hope I didn't. Let's find out together. If I didn't, we're restarting the video and you won't hear any of this. I mean, if I did, let me phrase it. If I did kill him already, you won't hear any of this. Alright. Let's go ahead and we're gonna have to wait till he stops doing the slide stuff, of course. But I'll shoot him up a little bit. Whatever. It really don't matter. Reward's a bitch. Alright. Boom. No grenade. No grenade. No grenade? Oof. There we go. He took forever to get a grenade, but it still did nice. Still did very nice. But anyway, guys, that's the build. Obviously, it's Minesweeper, so you know, luck. You could say F, trying to match elements, and go with Sabot Round, because Sabot Round will give you 2 chances to get it. But y'all have a good one. Bye.